Colorado faces quarterback carousel after Shedeur Sanders' departure. Coach Prime is searching for stability under center in the post-Shedeur era. The Colorado Buffaloes are learning the hard way what life looks like without Shedeur Sanders. For the first time in Deion Sanders' coaching career, he doesn't have his son lining up at quarterback, and the Buffaloes are struggling to find answers. Colorado, 1-2, will turn back to Kaidon Salta this week after Ryan Staub's rough outing in a 36-20 loss to Houston, where he threw 2 costly interceptions. Salter, who started the first 2 games, posted 261 yards with 1 touchdown and no turnovers before losing the job. Freshman Julian Lewis has also been part of the rotation. After the season-opening loss to Georgia Tech, all 3 quarterbacks played in a 31-7 bounce-back win over Delaware. The revolving door under center reflects Sanders' urgent search for consistency. This is uncharted territory for Coach Prime. From high school to Jackson State to Colorado, Shedeur had always been the starter. Now, Deion must find a new leader, while Shedeur adjusts to life as a third-string quarterback with the Cleveland Browns. Colorado's quarterback question is bigger than one game. It's about finding the right fit to keep the Buffaloes competitive in Sanders' 3rd season at the helm. The message is clear: if Colorado wants to stabilize, someone must seize the job, and soon. More college football news. Deion Sanders' buyout, contract details as Colorado Buffaloes coach. Nick Saban on Browns' Derrick Henry diss: try tackling his ass every day. LSU lands top 2027 blue-chip QB Peyton Houston. The hard truth about Arch Manning's injury situation. Why Shedeur Sanders told NFL teams not to draft him. Al Formicola is a freelance writer with the Sporting News. He has over 20 years of television production experience as a writer and producer. He has previously written for Athlon Sports. When Shedeur Sanders arrived in Boulder alongside his father, Deion Coach Prime Sanders, he was more than just a quarterback. He was the foundation of Colorado's entire football identity. His arm strength, poise, and NFL-ready presence brought legitimacy to a program starving for relevance. 2 years later, with Shedeur's departure for the NFL draft, Colorado now stares into the harsh reality of a quarterback carousel, one that could define the trajectory of the Buffaloes for years to come. This isn't just about replacing talent. It's about replacing belief. And belief is harder to recruit than a 5-star prospect. The Sanders era, a spark in Boulder. When Deion Sanders took over Colorado in late 2022, the program was in ruins. 1 win the previous season. Empty seats in Folsom Field. A roster devoid of confidence. Then came Prime, and with him, his son. Shedeur Sanders wasn't just another transfer. He was the centerpiece of Colorado's reinvention. A polished passer with a knack for clutch throws, he turned the Buffaloes into a national conversation overnight. From the upset of TCU to his record-breaking performances, Shedeur brought electricity back to Boulder. But his departure leaves an irreplaceable void. Colorado fans weren't just watching a quarterback, they were watching their quarterback, the one who tied the story of the program directly to the Sanders family. Now, Colorado faces a familiar but unforgiving question: who's next under center? The quarterback carousel begins. The phrase, quarterback carousel, isn't just a cliché, it's the harsh cycle of college football. For every generational star who leaves, programs scramble between transfers, freshmen, and unproven talents, hoping to strike gold again. Colorado's situation is complicated. The transfer portal wildcard, Coach Prime has never been shy about flipping a roster. Expect him to dip heavily into the portal, searching for a veteran quarterback who can stabilize the offense. Names from mid-tier programs, disgruntled backups at powerhouses, or even dual-threat FCS stars could emerge. The freshman gamble. High school recruits are watching Colorado closely. Without Shedeur, Prime has a selling point: immediate playing time. But can an 18-year-old truly carry a program built on national attention and high expectations? In-house development. Behind Shedeur were young backups who rarely saw the field. Do they have the chops to take the reins, or were they simply holding depth chart space? Every path is risky. Every path threatens instability. That's the carousel. Spin it, and hope you don't fall off. Pressure on Coach Prime. For Deion Sanders, the quarterback dilemma cuts deeper than X's and O's. Shedeur wasn't just his quarterback, he was his son. Their bond on and off the field gave Colorado an emotional anchor. Without him, the spotlight burns hotter. Prime is known for confidence, but fans and critics alike will now ask, can he build a winner without Shedeur? Recruiting a high-profile quarterback won't be easy. Competing programs like Alabama, Texas, and Ohio State are already stockpiling talent. And any transfer quarterback who steps into Boulder will inherit both massive expectations and comparisons to Shedeur, an unfair but inevitable shadow. This is where Prime's charisma will be tested. Convincing a quarterback to believe in Colorado post-Sanders requires not just hype, but vision. The locker room impact. Quarterback isn't just about passing stats, it's about leadership. Shedeur commanded respect in the huddle. His presence made offensive linemen fight harder, receivers run crisper routes, and defenses believe that no deficit was insurmountable. Now, the locker room faces uncertainty. Receivers without a rhythm. Travis Hunter and Jimmy Horn Jr. built chemistry with Shedeur. Whoever steps in next must immediately build timing with these elite playmakers. Offensive line anxiety. A line that already struggled to protect Shedeur now must adjust to a new quarterback's cadence, tendencies, and mobility. Defense on alert. When a team trusts its quarterback, the defense plays looser. Without that trust, pressure mounts on the other side of the ball. Leadership voids are as dangerous as talent gaps. The new quarterback won't just throw passes, he'll inherit the emotional weight of an entire roster. The fanbase's dilemma. For Colorado fans, Shedeur wasn't just a player, he was the symbol of a revival. His highlights went viral, his swagger defined the team, and his NFL dreams gave fans a reason to dream big too. Now, the fanbase must recalibrate expectations. Do they demand another superstar immediately, or accept a rebuilding phase? The answer may determine how patient Boulder remains with Coach Prime. Hype sells tickets, but patience builds programs. Will the fans embrace the carousel, or will they grow restless when the music stops and there's no Shedeur to sit on the throne? Possible successors. A glimpse into the future. Speculation swirls around who could take the mantle. Transfer portal veterans. A name like Arch Manning, if ever discontent at Texas, or a battle-tested SEC backup could instantly shift Colorado's fortunes. Dual-threat sleepers, players from Group of 5 schools who thrive in spread systems could shine under Prime spotlight. High school phenom, Colorado's recruiting buzz might land them a 5-star quarterback who views Boulder as a chance to play early. Each path brings risk. Transfers may need time to adjust. Freshmen may buckle under pressure. Veterans may lack the upside fans crave. But in the carousel, the ride rarely stops where you expect.